Okay, welcome back to Digimon Story. Where we last left off, we have to discover what's happening but once again, we're out of time. Perhaps you should get back to your real job, Cyber Sleuth. So I think we need to head... Oh yeah. Here we go. Come to think of it, there's a kid from your school in the KKK cafe. Do you know each other? A kid. Let's see. I think that's on the 4th floor. So basically, I'll put them as a series later, but... there you are. Let me see. Oh, I see. You're the Cyber Sleuth. That office is around here. I'm pretty sure. Cyber Sleuth. So, Cyber Sleuths will take on any case at all, then? I see. In that case, could I send a request to your office? Okay, it's settled. I'm going to send in a request in your office and watch you work. Okay, so we just got to head right back down. So, here we go. So, I think it's right here. Oh, God! Nakahino underground. This is a case from the government. The door in the Nakahino underpass has been unlocked. What waits on the other side? Ryoto Teki. Work, work, work. I want an easy job with lots of money. There aren't many jobs like that. So... Red Fists and Hot Sweat. Boxing Association staff. Plays cafe. Site views for the... Okay, so... I'm not a flower person. Wait a minute. I have all of these pictures of flowers saved on my phone. I keep deleting them, but they keep coming back. Help. So we get an Akunimon medal and a poison barrier. Let's see. I think we should do this one here. So we got that. I'll explain all the details. The client this time is the local government. That takes care of the utilities for Nakahino. Basically, it's a bureaucratic agency. Really? Why are you so shocked? Of course, we specialize in the supernatural and complex cyber crimes, so we usually have a very specific certainty. But we cooperate very well with Detective Matayoshi's office force, so they consider us to be a pretty good detective agency. So we've received a case from a public agency, quite a rare event. This case was originally discovered by Detective Matashini with the government agency. It's a bit special, so Detective Matayoshi passed us down to the government agency like a sort of ace up his sleeve, and now it's our case. Got it. Good. The case is to unlock a gate in Nakahino Underpass. It seems the gate is locked due to some electric glitch and can't be opened. Really? Huh. What? You don't know about Nakahino Underpass? It's a facility that houses the equipment used to provide Nakahino's public utilities, such as power, cables, water pipes, and so on. They are moving forward with a plan to improve the look of the city center above ground by housing the public utilities underground. Looks like the visible power cables and telephone poles are set to disappear in the not too distant future. Underneath Aquino, pretty sure that's how you say it, there is a vast complex of tunnels, so there are, of course, many entrances. One of these entrances is the place where the gate we need to unlock is, it is a password-protected electric lock. But it seems some time ago it locked for no reason, and no one has been able to open it since. They contacted the manufacturer, but they gave up. If needs be, they will destroy the gate, but obviously that would incur serious costs. While the costs were discussed, a weird groaning sound was heard coming from the other side of the gate. It seems something strange is going on. The manufacturer had a bad feeling about it and didn't want to open the gate, but the government suspected criminal activity and called Matayoshi. I see. So, then the buck passed to the Kamiro Detective Agency. Well, after all, we have the best people for the job. If you want to access a place that is off bounds to most, this is actually a good opportunity. I've been waiting to investigate the rumors surrounding Nakahino's underground system for a while. The gate in question has an electronic lock, so naturally there's a cyberspace inside it. You're the only one who can break into the gate without destroying it. We've already received permission from the government to access the underpass. Well, that's good in a way. I don't want to trespass in it. That could be ended ugly. Well, alright then. Shall we go and find out what the real situation with this underground gate is? Where is that groaning voice coming from? What kind of strange world lies beyond the gate? This is gonna be so much fun. It's an underground gateway, so there will just be an underground tunnel behind it, right? Have you ever heard of stochastic process in quantum mechanics? Pretty fast, how to say it. I guess I should tell you about Squandler's cat. Until we open the gate, we cannot know if we will find an underground tunnel or the void of space. Until you open that gate, the world is in a flux of overlapping possibilities, so just try to enjoy it. Let's go. The case is simple matter of unlocking the gate, but what's behind the gate? Your job is to find that out. So we got to head to Nakino then. Thank you for your work on this case, and for stopping. Before I continue, I gotta take a look at my Digimon. So Okay, let's get that memory up. So now we got to head to Nakino. Hold on, I want to see how my items are. Friendship. Let's get about 8 there. Let's get 1 more of those. We're good there. We're good there. I think we're good there. So now we gotta head to Nakino. Underpass. Here we go. Oh, this place gives me the creeps. Did you arrive at the underpass? The gate we need to unlock is inside. The control panel should be beside you. Do you see it? Connect, jump into it, and unlock the gate. So here... Huh? What happened? What? Connect jump isn't working? That's strange. It's an electronic lock, so there should be some kind of network inside it. Perhaps it's just that you didn't activate the connect jump properly. Right. I think it's time I verified your ability to perform a connect jump. Raise your hand. Now, concentrate. Now what? That's it. 30 minutes later. 1 hour later. Several hours later. 100 years later. What were you doing just now? Whatever you're doing, it seems like it's not working. Yike! Well, oh no, it looks like I can't verify it. Well, it seems that you can only connect jump if you feel disappointed. If I were to post it a theory as to how your connect jump works. Your ability locates a digital wave, piggybanks on it to the target's location digital space, then enters it. It can be a network, a PC server. It doesn't matter what the target location is. If it has a digital space, then you should be able to access it. However, there seem to be certain limitations when interfering with the digital wave. In other words, when you can, you can, and when you can't, you can't. What we've determined is that you connected before by chance, and if there are specific reasons why you were able to each time. But simply cause and effect are connected to the digital waves. Wait a second, how could you connect jump this time then? I don't have any proof to support my answer, but perhaps there are others like you who tried and failed to open the lock and were disappeared. Yes, disappointed is definitely key. I've rambled on long enough. Please get this lock opened as quickly as you can. Okay, let's see who this is. Yeah, I'm right as rain now. I'm glad there aren't any injuries. Well, that's good in a way. So we got Tentamons. So... Ugh, excuse me. Awesome! So... Ooh, got him on race level 3. Awesome! I'm gonna take a look how her... intelligence is. Oh, okay, so she's at 82. Okay. So... should I... There's something there. Okay. Okay, so we got 10 to 1. Scan complete. Awesome. Level 4, level 14. Okay, so we just got to paste this on the other side of here. And that should do it, I think? The doors should be unlocked now. Let's head back and check. Tell me something you like. Yeah, I realize how I know almost nothing about you. I like so many things. I can't list them. Oh, so let's learn a lot about each other. So now we just gotta head back. So now we just gotta head back. Okay, so the door should be unlocked. Yes, it is. Awesome. Okay. Hello? It seems you've managed to unlock the gate. So thanks for that. It must have been easy for you, given your skill. What? There's a bit of a labyrinth in the underground tunnel? What do you mean by a bit? Is there any sign of a Digimon or an eater in there? No. I see. It is strange to see a small section of the labyrinth. I know I said we couldn't know what we would find, but I was not expecting that. I believe we have witnessed a special Digimon wave occurrence. It's as if it's some kind of current. I see. This is definitely a key line. Have you ever heard of ley lines? Ley lines. Sorry about that, about the other one. Before. There are many in Tokyo. They are also called dragon chains. Dragon signifies the undulating landscape, the hills and mountains. The dragon chain is what we call the flow of the land's spirit. It's well known that Suisi Iteke, pretty that's how you say it. I'm sorry if I had mispronounced that. I'm very sorry. Advisor to Leisu Takehaya turned Edo into a great Feng Shu city. It is said that he built a waterway and path to lead the Chi from Mount Fuji and Tokyo Bay to Edo Castle. Of particular note in this instant are Keniji and Asikisa Shrine to the An-E and Suji-Ji, and He Shrine to the S-W. All big religious instruments. Oh my god. In Feng Shi, those directions are thought to draw negative energy their way. The shrines hold big festivities to purge and expel that energy. Okay, so... So, we gotta find things out. So we can't go that way. See, there's a left and a right. Let's go this way first. See what we can find. The tunnel just keeps on going, you say? If it stays on a course like that, you're going to end up in Raipaji, which would mean... You know, this reminds me of something else I've heard about before. As I mentioned before, Tokyo's ley lines stem from Mount Fuji, which is, of course, not all that a coincidence given that it's a secret place. And that energy takes old highways, like the Kosho, Kaido, and the Takado, to get to Tokyo from Mount Fuji. That energy joins up the underground waterways, going along the highways that carry Mount Fuji's snow melt to Tokyo, flowing into the city together. One theory holds that the first place where that water appears above ground after reaching Tokyo happens to be where else but not Kino. But simply all the ley lines that flow throughout Tokyo could well be coming out of our own stopping grounds, believe it or not. Wouldn't that be amazing to think about if it turned out to be true? Okay. Whoa. Stop right there. Don't go any further. Huh? You're standing at the border of the multiplication. Go any further and you'll be in central government territory. That's a hive we best not poke. Color me intrigued, though. That's a hell of a thing to stumble into just walking around inside that tunnel. We aren't prepared just yet to pick that sort of fight. There's still too much we don't know. This little tangent of ours has gone on long enough, I think. Head back the way you came and regroup at the office. Though it's not as strong as we're used to, that tunnel is causing a digital shift. We should probably keep it locked up, like before, after all. I have no idea how I'm going to explain all of this to our client. No matter how you spin it, it'll all be a lot to take in. I wouldn't be surprised if we come away looking even sketchier than we already do. Let's just let Detective Matsuyoshi deal with it. Some jobs are just best left to others. You're curious what exactly was actually beyond where you stopped? That makes two of us, believe me, actually. While you were on your way back, I decided to look into a little bit. Apparently what you found was a Kamishiro research lab, of all things. What? Oh, don't be dense. I told you, that area is under the jurisdiction of the central government. That's not the sort of place you wander into for fun. If nothing else, and it could indicate that Kamishiro and the government have a tighter relationship than what we personally suspected. Going after Kamishiro could well mean that we'd also be ruffling the government's feathers. That's why we can't be hasty right now. We'll do what we can to repair and cross that bridge when we come to it. This is just a guess on my end, but I imagine it was Kamishiro that changed the password on that door and rendered it impossible to get open. They probably weren't counting on us being able to actually break in and snoop around. Knowing that, it could well serve as our ace in hole later when the time does come to confront them, hopefully unawares. But again, let's not worry about hashing out the details until we have to, and just be grateful we have that up our sleeve if need be. On that note, I realize this case is technically closed, but what do you say about heading over to the Roppongi for me one more time? I don't mean on official business, rather, I'm keen on doing a little independent intelligence gathering on my own for our own internal use. Surely you're interested in knowing why Kamishiro has built a research lab underneath the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building too, right? So how about you just walk on through the front door there and see what you can find? Sound good? So... think... I know this is a little bit short, but that was the shortest mission, so that will be it for the stream. I hope you guys liked it. Leave a like, and if you're not, subscribe to my channel. If it's red, you're not subscribed. If it's gray, you're subscribed, and click the little bell icon. That will let you notify you when I upload a live stream. I'll see you guys later. Peace.